word cryptocurrency may mean a few years ago to some people with shady traders, some underworld banking, or a financial concept. But now the whole scenario has become the testimony of a paradigm shift. Watch the video till the end, as there is exciting news for all XRP lovers. Welcome back to the XRP Lab family, the XRP place to be, to keep you informed on all XRP and Ripple updates. In today's video, we will look at whether Elon Musk has some secret plan for XRP and how it will impact its price. Let's grow the XRP Lab community by pressing the like button and subscribing to the channel. Bitcoin, BTC, has plunged sharply in the crypto market, losing more than $10,000 of value after Tesla's CEO Elon Musk revealed that the automaking business would lose its Bitcoin payments. The cryptocurrency traded at $43,307.17 and is down by 10% as of 17th May 2021. Last week, Musk on Twitter confirmed that Tesla would no longer permit Bitcoin's payments because Bitcoin mining was not environmentally friendly. He hinted that the company was not entirely done with using cryptocurrency. However, as Bitcoin transactions will without any doubt be reimposed once again, using clean energy to undermine the cryptocurrency. Musk suggested that the use of energy of Bitcoin has in recent months been insane. Further, it hinted that Tesla might be considering payments from Dogecoin, Doge, as it was announced that developers of Tesla and Doge were working together to boost efficiency in system transactions. Although it was considered digital gold and the best commodity to be found in the crypto markets, Bitcoin is not environmentally friendly. Indeed, earlier research has shown that the electricity required for Bitcoin mining every day corresponds to the electricity required to power an entire nation, Ireland in particular. In some countries such as Malaysia and Sweden, Bitcoin's energy usage also exceeds the electricity used. Musk also mentioned in his tweet that Tesla is looking at other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of the energy burned by Bitcoin. Tesla may also concentrate on cryptocurrencies to tokens that are generated by less powerful mechanisms for the production of new digital coins. Computers hooked into their networks engage against each other in solving complex mathematical puzzles using the Bitcoin protocol or underlying code. The device is rather energy intensive, known in lingo crypto as a proof of work. Ether, the second largest cryptocurrency, moves to this system called a proof of stake. However, many coins that use this mechanism are still relatively difficult to use at scale. XRP is the only real answer. If Musk is exploring more environmentally friendly cryptocurrencies, as suggested by Musk, its search could lead to Ripple, because it has been named the green cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is 57,000 times less eco-friendly than XRP, according to Ripple's Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz. One of the guiding forces of XRP is that it's been built to be sustainable. Earlier, a blog post from Ripple compared energy consumption between 1 million XRP transactions and 1 million Bitcoin. As per the research, 1 million XRP transactions can power 79,000 light bulb hours, whereas 1 million Bitcoin transactions can power a total of 4.51 billion light bulb hours. Although Musk's Bitcoin energy tweet did not directly redirect users towards XRP, it surely inspired a discussion over Bitcoin and the ecological footprint of cryptocurrencies. As a result of his observations, Greenridge, the first completely compliant hybrid for hybrid power plant cryptocurrency, declared its aim of compensating for all emission of greenhouse gases from its mining facility Bitcoin. Greenridge also plans to invest a portion of its mining income in renewable energy ventures, in addition to offsetting 100% of its emissions of carbon from its Bitcoin mining operations. The company actively considers direct funding of renewable green energy sources in New York and elsewhere in the country. Before we start with the price predictions, Ripple was created by Ryan Fugger back in 2004, which initiated the Ripple payment network for the first time. Jeb McCaleb and Chris Larsen soon reigned in the year 2012 from this payment gateway project, which is when Ripple created Ripples. Jeb McCaleb was the CTO of Ripple from 2013. The XRP ledger used to be called Ripple because the technology required multiple hops and currencies to be paid. The creators selected XRP as the Ripple's ticker symbol. It is surprising to see how the coin's gone through its history through technological analyses all these years. XRP coin entered the crypto market at a modest $0.0058 and kept on trolling the same for a lot of months. After the Ripple network company joined Tokyo Mitsubishi Bank in 2017, the trajectory for this historic platform became completely different. At the end of December 2017, it was a difficult trip for XRP, as Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies established pinned it down. However, XRP revealed stability in price, market cap, and proactive market feeling in markets post-February 2018. Looking at the historical price trend and the price forecast for XRP of last year, the currency traded at a market worth of 25 cents for January 2020 and a market cap of $9 billion. The coin of Ripple was slightly dynamic later, and XRP's price hit above 25 cents, about its resistance. By the beginning of March 2020, the prices of Ripple had risen to nearly 150% and ranged to around 35 cents. However, it did not continue, and then collapsed when the price dropped to 15 cents at the end of the quarter. Surprisingly, in April 2020, after a pandemic outbreak across the globe, Ripple prices recovered a spot, and it's not easy to contend against top-class cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, ETH, Litecoin, and others. And as per the XRP price forecast last year, Ripple cryptocurrency will continue to manage its position and price range for the short term. Ripple has recently been caught in a dispute with the SEC, but after Ripple gained access to internal SEC records, the price increase was enormous, and the price mark also hit $1. Last year, the XRP price forecast of wallet investors was that by the end of 2021, the price for XRP would reach 60 cents, but the $1 mark has already been surpassed and continues. Ripple would have a positive impact on the recent alliances and institutional support alongside its price prospects. It is estimated that the price forecast of XRP would amount to $1.90 and that it will retest the price level of 60 cents. Recently, as of 23rd May 2021, it traded at 80 cents, 13.64% less compared to the previous day as a result of the Bitcoin crash. The prices of Ripple have gained support from many large investment companies, and the number of collaborations and crypto companies showing that, unlike other major currencies including Bitcoin and ETH, many trust in the money, and according to the latter, XRP price forecast and price movement, this could represent an enormous increase by year's end, and its previous all-time high, $3.84 price crossed. According to Crypto News' prediction, Ripple prices may record an increase over 2023 for a long time, since their plan contains several advances and partnerships. Ripple could be somewhere around its former all-time high price at around $5. The crypto monetary price could be around $6 in 2024, according to our short and long-term technical analysis and price prediction, as it was designed to replace most of the fiat currencies. If the acceptance of XRP occurs, the coins may represent a bull's run, and the XRP price may skyrocket in the long term. According to the long-term Ripple price forecast, the next 5 years, XRP was chosen to be a vibrant, optimistic game, with clear price increases in the vicinity of $5 to $8. However, a midpoint of those price ranges is the most viable concept. Adopting Ripple as an inexpensive and convenient digital asset could trigger the future. In the course of the coming 5 years, the price will surface as a minimum average of $10. The majority of experts believe that Ripple is liable for the recent airdrop of the spark plug, and as a result, many investors entered other bigger coins such as Bitcoin and ETH. Most traders have a query concerning this currency. Is XRP an excellent investment in Bitcoin or ETH? In contrast to big cryptographic assets such as Bitcoin and Ethereum in the ongoing retreat, Ripple is a better investment choice. Nevertheless, Ripple has been the talk of the city, particularly with its RippleNet technology, which is a bank-to-bank transfer facility, allowing cross-border transfers to take center stage. The same spirit will do much good to make several exchange profits on the XRP coin as well. As alliances and collaborations continue, Ripple XRP will expect even more in the coming years. The Ripple system is better than the Bitcoin network for its lower loading times and lower transaction costs. Though Bitcoin remains a truly public system, not one individual, authority, or government owns it. Although decentralized, the Ripple network is owned and operated by a private company of the same name. However, The two common virtual systems cater to many segments of users, despite the specific cryptocurrency tokens. With this, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching the video till the end. The information is given for educational and entertainment purposes on this channel and should not be considered as investment advice, financial advice, or trading advice. No purchase of cryptocurrencies is recommended in our channel. Crypto markets are very unpredictable, and investing in crypto markets is risky. Viewers should do their research on cryptocurrencies before making any crypto investments and consult their financial advisors. Do you invest in XRP? Let us know in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe and check out our other valuable videos. See you soon at XRP Lab.